Hey guys, it's Cory with the Cory Mayo team at Ocean Atlantic Sothebys, and today doing an updated driving tour at Marsh Island, located on Camp Arrowhead Road, just a very short distance from Route 24, John J. Williams Highway. Throwing a little wrench in here, hopped in the Jeep. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. This is spring going into summer, so I figured why be cooped up in my sedan. Let's hop in the Jeep and do a little beach driving tour here through Marsh Island. So let's set off here and see what has changed in Marsh Island since the last time I was here. All right, so Marsh Island is really getting close to coming to completion here. I believe there's about 14 home sites left, or last time that I checked, maybe a little bit less at this point in time. The community has been selling through very well since it opened up. I mean, obviously we've got a great location, located on the mouth of where the Love Creek opens up into Rehoboth Bay. So there's actually slips here, so if you had a powerboat, you have the opportunity of trying to get into a lottery and having your boat right there. There's also a rotating slip, so that way if you have your boat docked up somewhere else, you can dock up here to pick up friends, or if you have a friend that's out, they can dock up and pick you up. But it's great to have that. Some of the communities farther up in the Love Creek, there are not powerboat options, so it would just be kayaking and paddleboarding. You can also, from those slips, you can also launch kayaks and paddleboards. So lots of options here in regards to that still. As you can see, construction is going on. This loop here off to the right is where a lot of the home sites that are still available here. Lot 26 is still open, and a few more along the edge. And then there's a couple stragglers throughout the community. And then there's also 2 spec homes that are available as of right now. This is middle of May of 2023. There is a Cassidy that is done very well. Beautiful home. That's around $1 million, a little over that. And there's also a Catalina, which is a piling home, which is a inverse living. You have your main living space and kitchen is actually on the 2nd floor. There is one of those that is available in here as well. The roads that I'm driving on, I've done some other tours in here previously. I'm trying to avoid those roads and come on some of the other roads that I haven't been on, so that we have a really good idea on this overall look and view of the community. As you get farther back towards the water, you're going to notice more of the piling style homes. That is because we're getting close to water, and the closer that you are, you can't do a more traditional style foundation. You need to be up on pilings in order to have the home constructed properly. Homes in here, the majority are going to be the Courtyard Series homes. Like this blue one off to the right here is a more traditional, it looks like maybe it's a Shearwater, a more traditional wide center door home. Options of doing front load or side load garages depending on the home sites. And a side note, you do have the ability also of doing a pool in this community. But for the most part, it's going to be the Courtyard Series homes, except for, here's a home right now that has a pool. Except for these piling homes, which are, there's two series or 2 floor plans of piling homes that are available here. Coming back around, heading towards the rear of the community still, I want to get us back around where the clubhouse is, so we can get an idea on location and feel on how that is coming along. Very close here to completion. I'm assuming that people will probably be swimming this summer, which is great. It is located at the back of the community, so the views on the other side from the pool, on the other side of the clubhouse, will actually be, you'll be able to see the Rehoboth Bay off to the right here, which is wonderful. They are still working through everything. Now, this isn't a traditional clubhouse where you go in and there's big bars and conference ceilings and pool tables and everything like you see in a lot of Schell Brothers communities. This is more of an outside living community where there are outside spaces and grills. The indoor space is more of bathhouse. There is a fitness center that is obviously indoors, a fitness center that's back there, but it's really designed to be outside looking at that view. It's a beautiful view, amazing location, and I'm happy to see that they are putting a lot of that living space outside. Go down this one last road here that takes us back. These are some great water view home sites that are back here. These are all sold and built, but it just gives you an idea of the look and feel of the community. I apologize if you're getting any wind noise here. Obviously we're in the Jeep, and that kind of comes with the territory. We're taking the good with the bad of cruising around in the Jeep versus in my boring car, and we might pick up some noise with that. So again, all piling homes back here because we're really close to the water. I'm going to pause as I come up here so we can take a peek and look at what we're looking at here. Now, number one, right off to the left-hand side here, you see a path that takes us back to where the 4 boat slips are and where the kayak and paddleboard launch will be. And then just on the other side of these trees over here is going to be where the location we were just at with the clubhouse and the pool and everything. So that pool is going to be looking at the water back here, which is, again, it's just going to be it's stunning, beautiful. As we look between these homes and off to the right here, maybe get a little better view of the dock, and then we see between these homes, that's the Love Creek. We'll make our way back out towards the front of the community now and traverse some of the roads that we have been on previously in other videos. But again, as I said, this community has sold very well. It is a full Schell Brothers community. They're the only builder that's in here. It's Schell Brothers exclusive, which is great obviously for resale. Lots of people love Schell Brothers homes, so if the time comes or if things happen and you need to sell your home, it's always great to be selling the Schell Brothers homes because there are lots of people that want to be either maybe they don't have the time to build, but they still want to be in a Schell Brothers home and in the Schell Brothers community. Big part of it is because of the look and feel of the community. Curbed and sidewalked, as you hear me say in many videos, but if this is your first time hearing this, we have curbs and sidewalks, and those curbs will take our rainwater and divert them to stormwater drains and then go underground, running the water to the water retention ponds underground, versus some of the some other builders or other developers and or older communities, they have swales in the front yard, which is basically like a ditch in the front yard, and the water runs into that ditch and uses gravity to run back to the water retention ponds, which is fine. It works perfectly well. The problem is it's just not very the curb appeal is lower, and you got a soggy front lawn until it all dries out. So definitely nice to have the fountains and the curbs and the sidewalks for safety and everything that kind of comes along with the typical Schell Brothers look and feel community. But that pretty much concludes our updated driving tour here at Marsh Island by Schell Brothers. Again, my name is Cory Mayo with the Cory Mayo team at Ocean Atlantic Sothebys. And if you have any questions at all about Marsh Island or about Schell Brothers or about anything that really revolves around coastal Delaware real estate, you can feel to reach out to me at any point in time. You can call me at 302-466-5511. You can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifede, as in Delaware.com. And don't forget, if you like these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share these videos, and hit the notification bell so that way you are updated the next time I upload a new video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.